Well, thank you for staying with us here on the Joy News Prime. I'm Gary Al Smith, and as we celebrate 25 years of broadcasting excellence, we say thank you again for staying with the Multimedia Group. Starting with news ahead of this week's Ghana Premier League fixtures, but looking back on yesterday's game between Hearts and Ash Gold. The Phobians' boss is Edward Odum. He's quite frustrated by the 0-0 result.
I think it is not a good result for us because we did everything we have to do to win this game. But hey, no one knows what's next. So I think in football, win, draw, and then lose. So we have drawn, we'll just pick it and then move ahead. The crosses at times were not good, and at times the strikers delayed a bit. Their movement in the box at times becomes slow. Instead of them swapping early, at times they become slow a bit.
His opposite number is Kasim Guchildis, and he was having his first game as boss of Ash Gold. Here are his thoughts.
When we go into a game, so we never have in mind to play draw. Yeah? We want to win every match. So as we started the second half, yeah, in the last matches, second half we play very well football, yeah, and I think everyone could see that we created chances in the second half, yeah, but we could not use the chances. So a draw, to think about draw, was another option. But then you see that the opponent also had chances, yeah, and to play draw against Heart of Oaks is always a good result.
That was the last of the March Week 8 fixtures, meaning that it's time to look at what's happening in March Week 9. Adriana and Hearts, arguably one of the games of the match day, that will be in Doma, and it should be good. It should be on Sunday. Dreams play Asante Kotoko, Elmina Sharks, Precum Chelsea, Kerala United, Midiama. We also have Great Olympics versus 11 Wonders here in Accra. Interallies will be playing Legon Cities in an Accra derby. Bechem United play Dwarves, Ash Gold, Liberty, and King Faisal, Wafa. Moving on, and Parliament is expected to ratify the decision of the Ministry of Youth and Sports to establish the National Sports Fund before the end of the year. The fund is expected to reduce the financial burden on sports and federations in Ghana. Here's Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports. His name is Perio Kujeto.
One of the major ingredients in sports management over the years has been money. Either the lack of it or the abundance of it. In Ghanaian parlance, or in Ghana when it comes to sports, people say that when there's abundance of money, it is given to a particular federation. And that is why we have a phenomenon we call least financed sports. So the ministry has taken certain steps. We intend to establish what we call the National Sports Fund. Work is almost done on it. Hopefully, we're meeting cabinet to finalize work. We've done a lot of stakeholder interactions with other ministries, and especially the Ministry of Finance, to get clearance on most of the sources of funding. And we're hoping that this year, hopefully, this will be passed and Ghana would have what we call a National Sports Fund. What essentially that does is that for federations like rugby, you can apply to the trust for your activities. You can send your annual plan and a budget to the trust and justify why you should be supported as a federation based on the activities you have either locally or continentally or internationally. We're hoping that if we're able to do this, the issue of funding particular sports would be a thing of the past. So that on the whole, every federation will get some support in terms of how much you get for your development of talent identification, and for competitions especially.
And that's the sport for now. Don't forget to follow all the match information for the major leagues this weekend on myjoyonline.com and also in our subsequent bulletins.